finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Outside Rose. And right side sends it back. Winslow kicks to Freak, takes a three. And the rebound goes to Pau Gasol. The Bulls leading by 11. Turner dishes to Rose. Passes it to Butler. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 5 assists in the game. Wade kicks to Freak. Back to Wade. Here's Freak. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Freak's got 13.
That was a smart pass by Wade that time.
Gasol a screen. Wade against Butler. Outside Turner. Here's Portis. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7.
And with the break here, let's look at the stats for Derrick Rose. 7th in steals, and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And talk about highway robbery. I mean, jumping the passing lane, snatching away your dribble. He'll take it from you.
And the Heat making a change here. Johnson's checked in.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, they're losing the battle in the paint.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone.
You know, on the surface, it might seem questionable to attempt a dunk like that when you're behind, but I think he's just trying to give him a spark.
Yeah, what a dunk it was.
And he's got that awe factor. Even look at us. We're all sitting here just waiting for when he goes airborne.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. To the wing right side. Miami needs to get a shot off. And that one's good by Bosh.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
And Miami making a change here. Dragic is checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Noah comes in for Portis, and McDermott subbed in for Turner.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Rose kicks to Gasol. The jump hook, and too long on the shot. The Heat trail by 11. Here's Dragic. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
They're on track here in the second half after their less than impressive first half. I mean, I think they came out with some tired legs to start, but they've turned it around. They found some energy, and they look a lot more active and engaged.
And the basket by Rose.
Now that was pretty. A beautiful move to set up the jump shot.
For Miami, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Dragic with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. Dragic gets the bucket.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut to just 7 on the basket from Freak.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Down low, Butler. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Well, the players you see on this list know a little bit about putting points on the board. They're the shooting guards averaging the most points over the last 10 games. Number 1, Jimmy Butler.
And it's his explosiveness that jumps right out at you. I mean, he exploits gaps in the defense better than any player in the league. If there's an opening he'll find it.
Yeah, and you need that kind of burst from the off-guard position, and boy, does he ever give it to him. I mean, he's a constant threat and a potent weapon.
J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Miami. Johnson comes in for Chris Bosh.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Mirotic's shot is off.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Johnson the screen. Freak passes to Johnson. Kicks to Freak. The 3. Mirotic grabs the miss. McDermott dishes to Cole. Noah the screen. Here's Mirotic. And again, no good by Chicago. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. So for Chicago right now, we've got Nikola Mirotic. Turner is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Noah. And Turner kicks it to Noah. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. The shot by Turner, no good.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Winslow, the pass to Freak. And the Heat, another 3.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
On their pass to Portis. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Whiteside comes in for J.J. Hickson. And Chris Bosh is subbed in for Johnson. Pass to Portis. Butler in the corner. They set the screen. Off the pick. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Portis has got 5 points now this quarter.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Here's Gasol. Rebound by the Heat. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Bulls.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club.
Bosh grabs the miss. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Winslow dishes to Freak. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Freak's got the lead up to 2 now for Miami.
Man, this fourth quarter has been tremendous. They have been exceptional from deep.
Yeah, a bunch of their points coming from long range here. A major barrage.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He told them the game is right there for the taking, fellas, but we've got to be first. First to loose balls, first to the rim. We have to give our all right here. Kevin, now's the time.
All right, Doris, thanks. Bosh kicks to Winslow. Now, Freak. He feeds it to Bosh. Misses the 3.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
Well, it was Miami winning their last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Wade kicks to Bosh. Freak with it. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Well, nothing was going down for him in the first half, but since the break, he's been on target.
Free throw good, Freak. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Rose passes to Turner. They set the pick. Butler in the corner, 6 to shoot. Offensive rebound, Gasol, and it's blocked by Whiteside.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the inside. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, impressive effort from both on the backcourt.
Freak dishes to Whiteside. Bosch a screen on Gasol. Whiteside kicks to Freak. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Freak's got 39.
And there isn't a lot that they're doing well right now defensively. They just seem to be disconnected defensively in the second.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
There's 1:38 left in the game. Got that one up quick. 21 points for Butler.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Freak kicks to Bosch. Got a piece of it. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Ahead. And it's Rose missing.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed.
And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Portis. On the wing, Turner. They set the pick. Feeds to Gasol. It's good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. A big bucket there to quiet this crowd, Clark.
You know, that's exactly what you got to do. Take them out of the equation. Make those fans be quiet.
And they need something to cheer about again, and soon.
Boy, right now it's really tough to stop Rose.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. I mean, now's the time to use the clock to your advantage. Take your time. Milk the clock a little bit.
Bosch, no one around him. Nails it!
And it's frightening when Bosch starts to heat up like this.
.15 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Here's Turner. Misses there. And so it's Miami winning this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, and they got...
Dwayne, you guys had a real
the 2K Sports postgame show.